Alright, son, so listen. It's about time we had that conversation. I need you to sit down because we need to have a serious talk. Because in the 80s, things were a lot different. You see, technology was different. We used to dress differently. You know, we had our own style of speech. Part of every parent's job is to put their children on to the music they came up on. I got my man Garris here. He's gonna help me articulate this in the best way possible. And after we're done, you can Google everything I'm talking about just to see how true what I'm saying is, alright?
Hustle bros, they like L. They play hip-hop with the bell. With the hip-hop, don't stop rocking to the beat. Clap your hands and move your feet.
There was Run DMC, Beastie Boys, Slick Rick. All of them were on Def Jam with Rick Rubin, Russell Simmons. The big thing at this time was fashion. Every artist that came out had their own style. So one thing that was consistent, however, was the jewelry.
Hustle bros, they like Kane. They play hip-hop on the train. With the hip-hop, don't stop rocking to the beat. Clap your hands and move your feet.
There was G-Rap, the whole Juice crew. All of this music that they were making was produced by Marley Moore. Big shout out to Biz Markie, rest in peace. So lyricism was a big part of hip-hop at this time, and sounding and being articulate and intelligent was a big part of what was important to us.
Hustle bros, they like Chuck. They play hip-hop in a truck. With the hip-hop, don't stop rocking to the beat. Clap your hands and move your feet.
There was Terminator X, of course Flavor Flav, but then you also had groups like Brand Nubian and X-Clan, who were also very pro-black. Back in the 80s, we used to use the term conscious. Nowadays, they use the term woke, but it's all the same thing. It's about being aware of your history and your culture.
Hustle bros, they like light. They play hip-hop every night. With the hip-hop, don't stop rocking to the beat. Clap your hands and move your feet.
A lot of these women started off as battle rappers like Roxanne Shante, Salt and Pepper. Both of these artists came out battling male MCs, and that's how they built their reputation, to demonstrate that they were just as good as the fellas.
Hustle bros, they like Tribe. They play hip-hop with that vibe. With the hip-hop, don't stop rocking to the beat. Clap your hands and move your feet.
There was De La Soul, the Jungle Brothers, and a lot of duets like Gangstar, EPMD, Nice and Smooth, even Kid and Play. One of the major things that was important in this era was creativity, having your own style, being unique.
Hustle bros, they like Nas. They play hip-hop with the cause. With the hip-hop, don't stop rocking to the beat. Clap your hands and move your feet.
Between Large Professor, Pete Rock, and Premier, Nas had one of the most incredible albums ever produced in hip-hop. You see, it was the producers during this time that really started coming to the forefront.
Hustle bros, they like Queen. They play hip-hop while they clean. With the hip-hop, don't stop rocking to the beat. Clap your hands and move your feet.
Queen Latifah introduced Moni Love. Moni Love had her own album. Of course, Queen Latifah most notoriously put down Naughty by Nature. Naughty by Nature has some of the most classic hip-hop anthems of all time. So artists started becoming managers and producers of other artists, getting their business acumen up.
Hustle bros, they like Chris. They play hip-hop just like this. With the hip-hop, don't stop rocking to the beat. Clap your hands and move your feet.
Stop the Violence movement. Yes, there is a temple of hip-hop and the Hip-Hop Declaration of Peace, KRS-One. Again, consciousness of hip-hop was so important. Being conscious, but also being an activist. Someone that puts that consciousness into action.
Hustle bros, they like Jay. They play hip-hop every day. With the hip-hop, don't stop rocking to the beat. Clap your hands and move your feet.
He started Rockefeller Records with Dame Dash. His marriage to Beyonce took him to a whole nother level. Jay-Z became hip-hop's first billionaire. And other artists really just started taking hip hop to another level financially. Mad proud of them. That's the way to do it.
Hustle bros, they like raw. They play hip hop, that sounds ah. They hip hop, don't stop rocking to the beat. Clap your hands and move your feet.
Outside of working with Eric B, you never think of another association with Rakim. He kind of stands alone on an island. Although hip-hop started in New York, it obviously spread to other places very quickly. To places like Philadelphia nearby, or down south, or out west. You understand? And eventually, internationally, all around the world. And that's why hip-hop is what it is today. I wouldn't be surprised if they're playing hip-hop on other planets all around the universe. You understand? It's just that powerful and that dope. And that's also the reason why I make sure you and your brother always represent. Look up your history, find out more about some of these artists, and I'm sure it'll inspire you to do something great. Take a little bit of the past, mix it up with something that's in the present, and you create the future. That's hip hop. Peace.